Good morning and welcome, friends. I'm Jessica Coyne and this is Yoga for Beginners. And today I am coming to you from beautiful Florida, and it is sunny, warm, and 75 degrees. And I know it might be cold, it might be rainy, it might be snowing where you are, but I want you to think sunny and warm thoughts. I'm going to give you a really nice morning yoga practice that you can do any day. It's great just to give you that kind of energy boost that you need for your morning. Hey guys, so you know the drill. Before we get started with this practice, if you haven't already, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Guys, every time you subscribe to somebody's channel, you help them. And make sure that you hit that bell notification next to the subscribe button so you can be notified anytime I post new content. I hope you like this video. Enjoy the practice. So let's go ahead and start off in child's pose. We're going to take our big toes together and our knees out wide and sit your hips back down onto your heels. Now, if you've got knee issues and you want to lift yourself up a little bit here, place a pillow or a blanket underneath of your hips to lift you up a little. And also you can take a blanket or a pillow or anything that's going to lift you up underneath of your belly. Once you find what works for you, go ahead and relax your upper body down, stretch your arms forward, and let your forehead come down toward the mat. If it touches the mat, great. If it doesn't touch the mat, that's great too. I just want you to feel that you are stretching your hips and you're stretching your arms. This pose should feel relaxing, so you shouldn't be feeling any type of intense pain. If you are, you can come up out of the pose a little bit. You can put something else underneath of your bottom to lift you up a little bit more. Or you can take your arms by your sides and just let your head fall to one side. Just relax here and just feel yourself opening up. Feel all of the blood starting to move into your hips, starting to invigorate you from the inside out. So if you're on one cheek, go ahead and turn to the other cheek. Taking a breath in and exhale it out. So child's pose is a great way to really start to come into your pranayama, which means breath control in Sanskrit. It's one of the founding principles of yoga, is breath control. Once you control your breath, you control your mind and your emotions. Breathe in deeply. Feel your rib cage expand as your lungs open. Exhale, let it all out through the mouth as you feel your rib cage contracting and your lungs closing in. Inhale, open. Exhale, release and relax. One more breath in here like this. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Go ahead and take your arms forward if you had them back. And we're all going to press up onto our hands and knees. Bring your knees together and tuck your toes under. That's all I want you to do right now. From here, you're going to sit back onto your heels. This is really going to start to invigorate your body from the feet up. So you're going to tuck the toes under, and you might have to kind of take the pinky toe out because it kind of gets stuck in there sometimes. And if you need to keep something underneath of your butt, go ahead and do that, but we're going to come and sit back onto our heels. And oh, this is a really, really big stretch, especially after you've woken up in the morning and your feet have just been kind of relaxed all night long. This is a really big stretch. So take it easy here. If you need to come up a little bit, come up. And if you're feeling a lot of intensity on your ankles, roll a towel or something up underneath of your ankles, and that'll give you a little bit of support. So we're just going to stay here for a second. Feel like your ankles are pulling in toward each other. I know mine had the tendency to push away from one another. Good. And then we're going to come back forward onto our hands and knees. So this can kind of cramp the feet up. So just pad them out. Pad them out on the mat, on the floor, on the bed, wherever you are. Great. And then we're here. We're going to take the right foot and swing it forward, glide it forward, however you want to get that leg forward. But we're just going to come into a nice low lunge here. Tuck the tailbone down, point the toes and just leave your hands on your hips for a moment. Now, if you need some stability and you need to place something underneath of your hands and put your hands right here, go right ahead and do that. That works too. Pull the belly in and feel the stretch in the front of this left hip. So the more you tuck your tailbone and pull your belly in, the higher up you'll feel this stretch, which is what we want. So you kind of want to engage those glutes by pulling the hips underneath of you. Good. Now take your arms forward, reach them up if you can, lift the heart, lift the head, breathe in, exhale, let it out, but stay here. One more breath in. This time, exhale, take your hands down. The left hand is going to come down to the ground on the inside of the right foot, and you're going to twist open, bringing the right arm up toward the sky. Breathe in, just really, really open through the heart. And then exhale it back. We're going to take the hips back, straighten the front leg. Now, if you're on your knees and you've got a lot of pain in your knees, you can put a blanket or a towel or just something underneath of your knees to pad it. If you're on a mat, you can make a fold on your mat, just like this, and place your knee on the doubled up piece of yoga mat. Good. So here, keep pulling your toes toward you. So you're really going to stretch out the bottom of that leg, the back of that leg. Good, and then step the foot down, bring the hands to the inside of that leg and scoot that leg back, coming back to your hands and knees position. And we'll get to the other side in a minute, but I want to take some time for some cat-cows. Fingers are spread nice and wide, hands right underneath of the shoulders. As you inhale, lift the heart, gazing up. As you exhale, round the spine, gazing down in between your knees. Really press the floor away from you, keeping both arms nice and straight. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, arch the back, look up for cow. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone for cat pose. Now do this at your own pace, but as you do it, I want you to close your eyes and visualize your elbow creases, the bend in the elbows. Now visualize there's a spot right in the front middle of that elbow crease and turn that point to face out in front of you. So this is called an external rotation of the upper arms. And I want you to do this every time you have your hands on the ground. This is going to create a lot of strength in your upper body, and it's going to take a lot of pressure off of your wrists. Nice. Come back to neutral. And then we're going to press into our toes. You're going to press back and lift your knees just an inch, and then press the hips way up for downward facing dog. Straight through the back. I want you to think about being one long straight line from your fingertips all the way up to your hips. So if you're here, your shoulders are bent. You're creating a bend in the line. So press back. Feel like you're pulling your mat forward, and then you're pressing your hips back. Knees can be bent. Heels can be way up. Bend your knees as much as you need to keep this long spine. And then you're going to start to walk your hands back towards your feet. We'll come into a forward fold with the knees deeply bent, tailbone pointing up toward the sky. Grab opposite elbows, and we're going to hang in ragdoll. Now, if it's not comfortable to grab the elbows, just let the arms dangle here. Let your belly come to your thighs. Even if you can straighten your legs like this and come to a forward fold, let your belly come to your thighs. This is the morning. Your body is not warmed up yet, so don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, physically or emotionally. Just getting started. And then we're going to lift the head, reach your arms out wide, and rise up to stand. Come all the way up, bringing your hands together overhead, gazing up toward the sky, and then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Good. Keep your hands here and close your eyes. So take this moment while you're inside your head. You're standing here and you're about to start your day. Set an intention, not just for your practice, but an intention for your day. Doesn't matter what that intention is. It can be as corny as you want. It can be as sweet and endearing as you like. But let this intention be something true to your heart that guides you through your day. Maybe it's being kinder. Maybe it's being more lighthearted. Maybe it's having more patience. Maybe it's doing something for yourself today. Or maybe it's just taking it day by day and just living through the day. Just know that you are here, and in this moment, everything is perfect. Just in this moment. When you feel stressed, when you feel tense, when you feel angry, come back to this intention. Breathing, and everything in this moment is perfect. Whatever you're doing. So we'll open up our eyes, bring our arms down by our sides, and we're going to just take the right hand, pin it to the right side, and take your left arm and reach it up and over. Just a little baby stretch. And then left hand, pin that to the side and reach your left arm up and over. Good. Come on up. We're going to take our feet out wide, arms out wide, turn the palms up, and then lift up into a star pose. So you're pulling the belly in, gazing up, chin is up, arms are up, and then take your arms out so that they are parallel to the floor. Turn the right leg to face the front of the mat. Bend the right knee into your warrior two pose. Look out over the right palm and smile. Today is going to be the best day ever. You have the power to make it that way. Only you. Straighten the front leg, bring your hands together, pivot the front foot, and then pivot the back foot. So we're turning our back foot out to the left. So our left foot is turned out to the left. Take our arms out wide, palms up, bend the left knee, come into your warrior two pose, and look out over that left palm. Opening up the palms, facing toward the sky, letting the universe know that you are ready for whatever abundance, whatever wonderful things it has for you. You are here for receiving. Good. Straighten the leg, turn the foot back to center, bring the hands to your hips, and then wiggle walk your feet in. We're going to stand on the left foot and hug the right knee into the chest. Flex the foot, point the toes, flex the foot, point the toes. One more time. Good. And release the leg down. Take the left foot in, hug the knee into the chest, point, flex, point, flex. And if you need to stand against the wall to do this, you guys go right ahead. Good. And then release. We're going to come back down all the way onto the ground. Sitting on our bottom, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a good squeeze, and then place your feet on the floor, come onto your back, arms out wide, drop your knees over to the right, come back through center, drop your knees over to the left. It doesn't matter where you're looking. Come back through center. Let the knees come out wide, soles of the feet together, arms out to a T. Just enjoy feeling the air on your skin. Close your eyes. Nice opening in the hips. And then bring the knees back together. Release your legs down to the mat. Bring your arms down by your sides. Let your feet flop out wide. Relax. Close your eyes if they're not already as we take Shavasana just for a few moments. Don't worry about all the things you have to do today. Just be here now in this moment, because everything in this moment right now is perfect if we let it be. Just breathe. Start to bring life back into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe turning your head left to right, and hug your knees into your chest. Roll over on your left side this time. We usually roll over onto our right side, but because we're starting our day, we are going to open up through our sun, solar, masculine, energetic heat side of the body. The right side encompasses all of that. That is our Shiva energy. And we are expecting the best day ever, so we need to be ready with all of the energy that we have. Press yourself up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Whatever that is for you, whether you're sitting on your knees, sitting on your shins, sitting on your hips, whatever it is. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and bow your head in a gesture to remind yourself of the connection between mind and body. Please go from here today with peace and inner strength. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the place in you of love, of light, of peace, of truth. When you are in that place in you and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it some love by hitting that thumbs up button, and let me know what you thought of it by putting it in the comment section. And let me know what videos you want me to put out. I'm here for you, so I am ready to take requests. And please, 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 if you haven't already, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell notification button next to the subscribe button so you can be notified anytime I post something new. So I will see you on your mat. Namaste.